just happened is a server shut down, and 1 second, I have to get back to my VIP server. Okay, 1 sec. Basically what just happened is the game just updated, and yeah, one, one, one. Okay, wait 1 second. There we go. Again, so basically, update happened, and yeah. Okay, so as you see, the birthday event has been prolonged by 2 days. Game Pass sale ended, so we have a new superstitious tier item, Swag City, Catalyst of Blood Magic, Castle Bravo, and so we got the evolution of that Vampire Spore. Portable Tractor Beam got changed. New Reborn Soul Blossom, Methuselah's Mask, Devil Spore, which I'm 100% sure is going to be required for the Swag City item. It looks like we only got two. No, we did definitely get three. Oh, there it is. Merlin Sorcery. Or Maryland's. Which, it just looks like a remade Enchanted Library. Okay, well, I got Massive Diamond Mine. That's just my luck. That is just my luck. Oh, the Hourglass was buffed, apparently. Okay, so I'm gonna go and get this. Get True Book. And we're gonna see what's needed. So I know for a fact the Devil Spore is gonna be required for the Catalyst of Blood Magic. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Lord of Tenebris is gonna be required for deck. There we go. So, okay, so we have Draconic Glass, Azure Purifier, Dreamer's Nightmare, Funky Town, and Devil Spore. Okay, so Funky Town, which I finally got. That was the last super rare other than King Birthday Cake I need to get. So Dreamer's Nightmare, Azure Purifier, Draconic Glass. Draconic. Azure Purifier. Yeah, no, this is a really weird selection of items. And then Dreamer's Nightmare. And then Devil Spore. So Dreamer's Nightmare. Okay, cool. Swag City. New superstitious tier items. Cool. Okay. Just looking at that. What happened to the lighting in here? That got changed. Yeah, no, that definitely got changed a bit. Let's salvage. Reborn shop. Looks like they changed this up a bit. Okay, anyways, evolutions. That thing. We're getting it. How many? I have the exact amount I need for that. That's just amazing. And then Castle Bravo. I imagine that might just be a really high powered upgrader. Or might just do a lot of times. Bananas not limited. Some people are being weird in the chat. The shouts chat. So need Swag City, Methuselah's Mask, and Soul Blossom for this. There's no way anyone has this already. So for Methuselah, Deathcap, Lord of Tenebris, Castle Bravo, Tsar Bomba, and Son of Poison. So basically, I have to get Swag City, and... Actually, wait, no, I'm pretty sure I have... Actually, the only... Deck. How many of those do I have? 20. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and get... I'm just gonna rebirth with my setup. Hopefully it's not broken and or it's fixed. What? Okay, that's cool. Angels. Small. Yeah, that... I think I know why it might be not. Yeah, that's odd. I think I'll just move that up by 1 so I don't have any issues. Yeah, so basically we're gonna go and try to get the new, that new thing, the Swag City. Basically, birthday event is prolonged. Yeah, to get the Maryland Sorcery, you need both of the new ones. And for Methuselah's Mask, you need Castle Bravo, which takes 1,000,000 RP. And I'm gonna assume... one sec, let me put my Havium mine back up there, because it fits perfectly there. 1 sec, game's being laggy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the servers are just not good right now. Never mind, that was weird. Okay, 1 sec. Angel's Blessing. Move this back by 1. Let's move this over by 1. I think I need to move it back by 2. I think something changed in the ways that this drops ores now. So, just gonna do that, do this. Okay. Okay, then let's see if my setup works. Oh wow, it's actually working. Except for when that happened. Where's that teleporter? I had that favorited. Oh my god, game. Okay, that's fantastic. Yeah. As you see, I'm using the Elysium Solemnity because... Jesus. Okay. It's a height limit issue. Don't delete your setup. It'll be fixed. And yeah, also, I'm pretty sure there's another problem right now. If you do... Yeah, okay, so, if you do this, and then you get rid of it, and then you do that, that glitches out as well. Okay. Okay, well, I can find workarounds for this. A bunch of people just sacrificed. If they got any of those things, that would have been bad. Okay. Game? Can I, can the, orders in my setup please work? Yeah, it's not a Miner's Haven update if every update doesn't break a setup in some way. True words have never been spoken. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that Methuselah's Mask is gonna be either really good or mediocre at best. There we go. Okay, cool. And finally my setup works again, because it used to, like, not work, like, at all. Okay, so, Azure Funky Town, Draconic Glass, Nightmare, Devils, True Book. And that's actually a decent rebirth. I do need more Railgun Cannon because I just not too long ago made another Dragon Cannon. Okay, Pulse. Yeah, no, the Methuselah's Mask is either going to be good, broken OP, or trash. There has honestly never really been an in-between with Superstitious tier items. They're either meh, really stupid overpowered, or really trash. Like, actually trash items that no one would use. I'm talking about, like, the Pandora's Box. This thing is garbage. It's supposed to be a cell furnace that gives a ton of RP, but it closes. Like, the box will close if you have more than 5 ores on your base. The whole point of RP farms is to overflow furnaces with ores to get RP faster. That's the main issue with it. Like, if it just gave, like, a random amount of RP or had a chance to take away RP, then yeah, it would probably be worth it. But as it stands right now, it's literally the most useless item in the entire game. Like, even something as weird as... something like the Weary Wall has more use. Bad example. Something like the Corrupt Pearl. It's supposed to be used to keep people from getting on your base. Yeah, okay, that's not fixed yet. Yeah, so it's like... So it's like, what? It's like, why was Pandora's Box added? It feels more like a it feels like a more bad Reborn item than anything else. Like an item from a modded Minor Saving game. There we go. Yeah, no. The reason my setup's taking so long too is the fact that if you do this, and then you undo, and then you do that, that just doesn't work. And then we'll Funky Town, Devil Spore, Dreamers, Draconic, that. I didn't get the catalyst for it. Yeah, it's the catalyst for blood magic, I believe. Failed to play Santa's Rage. Yeah, it appears that we are having problems with setups right now, but to be fair, it's not a Miner's Haven update if it doesn't break your setup in any way. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the most expensive Superstitious tier item is easily the one, I'm just gonna restart my setup. Yeah, I don't get why, though, Yeah, the Methuselah's Mask is, I believe, an AoE upgrader, so it's automatically good unless it can give ores negative value. Or, like, take away from their value. Or it could possibly even just be a pulsar item. Although, yeah, I won't know for sure. Fantastic. Please, game. Please. Please. Nope. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not a Miner's Haven update unless it breaks your setup somehow. I'm surprised. God, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, okay. Basically, what's happening right now is my setup is absolutely broken. Like, 90% of setups when Miner's Haven gets updated. I don't care how much the ore is. I don't care if it's only like a 5 skip or something or a 1 skip. I just want to rebirth so I can try to get the Swag City item. Help me. That was not good. Okay, so yeah, no, seriously though, setups. I don't know how every update the setups get glitched, but it's painful. Someone said New Heights was better because it never broke our setups. In the shouts. New Heights broke the entire, like, almost every update after New Heights. One sec, what? Never mind. Please, game, just let me rebirth. I just want to try and get this Catalyst of Blood Magic. Yeah, no, I don't get why the game is just really, like... I mean, it really wouldn't be Miner's Haven unless it broke your setup. So it's like, can't blame them. Finally. Yeah, and for anyone wondering why I'm not just, like, doing this and then flipping it like that, it's because when you do that, it doesn't register the item. Should use Havium. Personally, I would say, I wouldn't, it depends on your life, like, and also how, if you're going for a very fast setup, because personally, I don't really use Havium other than it powers, the Dreamcatcher, because it fit, like, let me show you. Small platform, Havium mine, fits almost perfectly on it, so you can put that there. And then also, if you use Havium, you can also use Skyliner Flux. And also, Havium Wars have shields. Ooh, it looks like they were changed, and they have smaller... You know, yeah, but you can just use Skyliner Fluxes. You can use up to 2 under them. And they're just good. It's a good item. I would personally say that... I would say... Okay, now this is being really weird. Yeah, I don't think I'm the only person who realizes that literally every time Miner's Haven was updated this year, somehow setups got glitched or broken or something. Can I please? Yeah, that works. That works. Yeah, I personally... There we go. That. Okay, so I'm gonna go for that for the Catalyst of Blood Magic, because that's the only one I can afford right now. Because to get okay, so to get the Catalyst of I'll just take that. I don't care. Some people in the shelter complaining that Pirate Loot Collector is broken, but if you're relying on if you're life 94k and you don't know what to use, personally, yeah, I would say personally, well, it's pretty obvious. Use all 4 resetters. Use either Tyrants or Elysium. Use Suspicious Library, or not Suspicious, Enchanted Library, Utopian. If you have the Ghosts, you might as well. Use Holy Cheese, Meatball, and Memer, because those are all really good upgraders and really, like, small spaces. If you have Illusions of Void, then only use it if you also have Midas Blasters or Hydro Blasters. pretty obvious. Everything up here kind of goes without saying. Trinity, Drayden's Overlord. Fractured Reality isn't needed, but I personally put it before the Death Cap. The only real upgraders I think you might not have are the Excellent Upgrader, the Oh My God, the Cybeg, the Clover Refiner, maybe the Ornament Blaster, but basically everything before 2020, if you're like somewhat new to the game, you might not have it. Yeah, some people are. Can you join my server? Currently I'm in a VIP server, but maybe I might post the link in chat later. But I'm probably only gonna do that once I get once I get the Swag City item, because one sec. I think I see what you can do. Okay, yeah, I can work around this. Yeah, you can. I'll probably post a link in like a few minutes once I get. Yeah, I'll probably post a link in chat, as I've said before, somewhat soon. Once I'm RP farming, because I need to get the Castle Bravo item. And then once I get that, I'll probably just close the link, keep rebirthing, get Methuselah's Mask, and Merlin? I don't know how to pronounce that. Weird name sorcery. Havium or Draconic? I'd say Draconic, you can't really go wrong with it. I'd say if you're... Personally, what I would say is, if you're using like an auto resetter line with like replicators and stuff, go with Havium. But if you're using a setup like this, then just use Draconic Glass. Again, you can also use Havium for like utility like this. Yeah, Havium is a bit underrated, personally. It's... Compared to other Super Tier items, it makes sense why it's, like, considered not amazing. But then again, it's also very underrated as an item. It has, for one reason, it has high aura value. It has high, it has pretty small ores now. I'm pretty sure they changed that, like, in this update, or an update. The ores have shields, which make them good for Midas Blasters. And they're also immune to, like, most effects. Yeah, but once I get the catalyst for this, I'm just gonna make like a short little RP setup, get 1 million RP, and then I'll put the VIP link after I make the RP setup. But basically, I'm gonna try to get the Swag City item. So apparently, Ghoul Lagoon was nerfed. True. Just rebuild your setup, OMG. Stop complaining in the shouts over here. That... Yeah, that's very hilarious. Azure, that... Okay, I got the catalyst to blood magic, so I'm gonna post the VIP link in chat, and then I'm just gonna like close it. I'm gonna have it open for like I don't know, I would say like around a minute. So here's the there's the VIP link. to the server. So yeah, have at it. Come join me if you want to. Yeah, so I'm gonna need. I don't know how much Castle Bravo costs, but it might cost a stupid amount. Hmm. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna make. There's the link. I'm gonna keep it open for like a minute or two more, and then I'm gonna close it. So I'm gonna have what be a mine, and then I'm gonna have velvet conveyors. And a Tom Yum mine. Yeah, I feel like the superstitious tier items this update, the items aren't that hard to get other than maybe Castle Bravo. That's mostly due to the fact that it costs a million RP just to get the recipe for it. Yeah, I think that works. Cool. Well, I'm gonna go and make this thing. Okay, I just closed the VIP link. But yeah, we're gonna go and see what the Swag City, like what its stats are, I guess. You could say it's stats, but we're just gonna see how good the upgrade is. I know what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, Masked Man might have changed stuff. Okay, yeah. The VIP link was just closed, so I might open it later if we get more people here. But currently, I'm just waiting to get 1 mil RP because every like minute, less than minute, every like 10 seconds or so, I get 1,000 RP. So it shouldn't take that long. Okay. My God, it is actually like really dark here. Yeah, is this? There we go. Here we go. There we go. Here's some actually good lighting. Okay, Swag City. This is not terribly hard to craft. Okay, 92. Then that gives less fire effect though. Okay, well, I'm gonna get. Yeah, this is an actual, like, puzzle. Okay. So we're gonna make the Swag City item. Should be easy, somewhat easy. Okay, well, first. Never mind, I forgot I, like, scrapped a. Or not scrapped. Did I scrap one of those? That's -2 to fire. Okay, I feel like the effect that I can go, like, really high with are this, or, water, and trying to remember what else. Okay, so I need to find something that will, like, balance this whole thing out. Hmm. Okay, then. I need something to add to fire and not take away from a lot of other things, so it appears that Pizza Blasters will do the job perfectly, pretty much. Do that, add that. So now all I need is this. which can be solved with this. Except it can't be. But it can be solved with this. Since Havium has shields, can you blast them through ores and then put Illusions of Void to... yeah, actually, you can do that. That's what a lot of people usually do. Okay. I guess I can find whatever I had with the Pizza Blaster. Or Pizza Blaster. I can remove... No, I can't. Because I had those for wind. I don't want to get rid of that many illuminators. Because that's only really getting rid of fire. Yeah. Okay. Created Swag City. We are going to test this new item out live. And I hope it's good, because then I can incorporate it in my setup and it would actually be useful. There is music playing from up there. What is... Is that Farguild? Farguild is literally right above me. Did they move him? Did they literally move Farguild again? Or not? Not again, but did they move him? No, it doesn't matter. We are going to we're going to test out the Swag City item. We're gonna try literally everything I can. Okay, Swag City. Welcome to Billy's Palace. Bill. That's funny. Okay. Son, base multiplier. Actually, we should put particles on for this. Particles. That... Okay, so right off the bat, I see this is a good item. It gives it a fire effect. It looks like it has a chance to give it a fire effect. And it's literally... That's actually a pretty good item if it just gives ores a fire effect. Okay, so it's like... that's 90 times, and that's a pretty small upgrader. That's actually, like, really good for the size. Okay, so we're gonna see if the fire that this ore puts out can be put out by anything. Because yeah. Okay, so yeah, the fire can be put out. This is actually a pretty good item. Like, just seeing this is a good item. It's small. All it does is really give yours a fire effect. It probably has other effects, but from initial thoughts on this, it's a good item. Like, actually a good item. Like, a viable item for setups. Now all I'm waiting for is to get 1 million RP. So we're gonna mess around with this thing more. We're gonna... Okay, so death cap is... I remember. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm on the, what's it called, the Miners Haven Wiki right now. Trying to remember how much the, okay, and I'm trying to remember how much the death cap does, because it might be affected by this fire, either positively or negatively. And then also, the Fractured Reality also might be affected in some way. So yeah, this does put out the ore. Let me find something. Let me find this. Death cap. So death cap is... It's 130 times, and then it's 10 times with a portable flamethrower, so if we... Yeah, so I'm gonna do some real math real quick. Okay, so 90. Okay, well, just 2 times 90 times 130 times times 10 would equal. Hmm, I'm not getting the right thing, so I feel like this. So the main reason I thought this would be the main reason I thought personally that this fire would just act as normal fire. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, we still need to try the fractured reality to see if that works. And yes, I did get a shiny fractured reality. That is. Okay, so fractured reality. I'm trying to remember. So normally, I believe fractured reality does 9 times, and with fire, it does an extra 2. 1 sec. Let me check that. Yeah, fractured reality. I believe that fractured reality. It should do 9 or 10 times or something. Um. Okay, so it's 10 times with so it adds extra times with 10 extra times with a flaming, and it. It's 10 times. Yeah, so it's 10 times normally, and you. Okay, yeah. So this fire just acts as normal fire. Okay, that's good to know. I would personally rate this as an actually good viable item, as I see it right now. It's very. Is that empty in there? They didn't even decide to. They didn't even like put anything there. Okay, that. As I see it right now, though, this thing is actually a good item. There's the reference to the blood magic. It's there. The person this is for is actually like supposed to be the person on the blood magic. Yeah. Um. Hmm. So the new reborn item, the Soul Blossom. So this upgrader right here already is. I. So the Soul Blossom, new reborn item, looks good when I like saw it already from like seeing it from here. It already just looks good. But this item better be very, very good. Because it requires Soul Blossom, Methuselah's Mask, and Swag City. And then the other two are just easy to. Yeah. And then this isn't that hard, it just requires Castle Bravo and Sarbomba, which for most people above life, like I'd say like at least 20k, you probably have it. Now, this is actually a good item. Like my opinion, personally, good item. Um, actually, no, I'm gonna post. I'm gonna repost the link in. Yeah, I'm gonna repost the link in chat, or I'm gonna post. Yeah, I reposted the link in chat. So if you want to join, you can join. Yeah. Looks like no one has literally any information on this new update. Like, literally almost nobody has any information on this, so this is cool. If you're wondering why I'm not doing anything, it's because I'm currently just waiting for, to get 1 mil RP so I can, let me put a Velvet Conveyor right there. And then, let me just... I feel like the birthday event's actually been going on for, like, a while. No, never mind. Okay, well... I have more conveyor. Atomium mines. I'll just use 2020 conveyor because they look nice for that. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm not doing that. Let's put a quasar right there. Yeah. So what I'm doing right now is I'm farming for RP. Oh wow. Okay, then that's... Yeah, okay, then I can't really do anything else. Okay, then. That's nice, game. That's nice. So for anyone new tuning in, I just got the, one of the new Superstitious tier items, the, Swag City. Very, personally, in my opinion, good item. Very good item. This is... Initial thoughts. 90 times and all it does is set your aura on fire. That is actually, like, amazing. Like, and if... There are definitely other effects, probably, like... I don't know, maybe, like... Maybe certain items are boosted by it, like the, Brimstone Spires, which I'm extraordinarily surprised that the Brimstone Spires or Hades Palace aren't used for this. Like, I'm very, very surprised that neither of those were used for it. Anyways, I'm gonna favorite all the items I need for the next one, which is the Necromancy one, the Methuselah. So, Deathcap, Tenebris, Castle Bravo, Tsar Bomba, and Son of Poison. Son of Poison. Oh. Deathcap. Tenebris. Something, and then Castle. Tsar Bomba. I can't imagine how painful it is for people who have a shiny Tsar Bomba but don't have enough Big Berthas to get another Tsar Bomba. Like, I literally can't imagine how painful it would be. Yeah. I'm getting pretty close to getting the RP amount I need. And what I plan on doing this stream is... I really want to get the Soul Blossom and the Methuselah's Mask so I can test them. Or actually, to be fair, I want to get all of these new items. I mean, they're all new, they're all good. Although the Maryland Sorcery looks, just in the thumbnail, it looks almost exactly like the Enchanted Library. So I'm wondering, is it just gonna be like a slightly remade Enchanted Library? Which I'd be fine with, as long as it does over, like, as long as it does over 50 to 70 times. Or it does it, and you don't need that much to do it, then it would be good. Yeah, personally, I didn't actually get a glitch setup, to be honest. I really didn't. Red Velvet Conveyor, or like that. I'm wondering how I can make this more efficient. Candy bag, and no, I cannot candy. Or actually, I will put. I'll put candy bag with something. I don't know what yet. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that little bit more RP. I'll use Spitfire Iron Mines, cause why not? Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let me just. Personally, I think I should just remove those last two atomiums and just put that there. Pulse that. There we go. I got a better RP farm now. I can actually. Oh, I can actually like see the upgrader beams like while this is here. So the upgrader beams are right below the lights. So you can have. So let me get. Let's just say I use velvet cake, and then or velvet cake conveyors, and then I just have normal conveyors. Okay, then, so now we're gonna. I'm gonna show you this real quick. So your over here only hits one upgrader and gets no effects. I see how it works now. So it's yeah, so this is based on how many of the lights it hits. So basically, if as long as your ores are centered, you can get the full amount. And then I believe if you hit all three of them, okay, let me test this. So, oh, just do that. There we go. Okay, so that center one hits all three of them and gets the full amount. But it doesn't get that red fire effect, which is odd. Because I saw that red fire effect happen before. Oh, wait. One sec. No, wait. Now I see. Okay, so I think the way that this item works is it's each each of these does a certain amount of times, up to a total of 90 times. And if you hit all three, your ore is inflicted with a fire effect. And basically, if you're gonna put this on a corner turn, then you should put it like this, so it hits, so you can get more upgrades, or just use centering conveyors, or use the old ramp method, which is just use a ramp and stuff. Yeah, I swear. So if the castle, I think it's called Castle Bravo, is the Big Alberto Evo. Yeah, it's the yeah it is. It is the Castle Bravo. Yeah, so basically hit all three upgrade beams, easy, 90 times, ores are inflicted with fire. So just like use this before like death cap or something. You can easily like personally, I could just like replay. You could literally fit like the astral setter and Moai God in the exact same space. And the excellent upgrader. Basically, this is just a good item overall. Just good item. Yeah, everyone's complaining about having to remake setups, but my setup has literally not been touched at all. Oh, actually, wait one sec. Let me do something. Dark Mine. I'll just get Devour of Nightmares, because that's good. Why is my mouse being... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, so we are also going to review the new portable tractor beam. Because they also redid the portable tractor beam. It appears as though they just remodeled it, which I'm personally fine with. It looks good in my opinion. But they might have... Let me... Might as well just buy a few of each. Okay, so... Normally $2 ore. Let's see if it got changed in any way. $2.4. No, it looks like it did not get changed. At all. Let me remove Gargmine. Yeah, so overall, I feel like this update, like, just initial things, like, good superstitious tier item, cheap to get. You only need 15 Devil Spore. I can't say anything on the Soul Blossom, but it's a Reborn Furnace, so you already know it probably isn't good unless it's really weird. Someone says there's something with Book of Knowledge in the shouts. Book of Knowledge has odd spheres. What? Why? Okay, I think I know the reason for this. On the Book of Knowledge, right here, there's supposed to be a crystal ball. And these two parts are part of that crystal ball. So it's like, yeah, no, they just forgot to union parts. If you know anything about Roblox Roblox Studio, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna see what else this. I'm gonna test out the new items too, actually. So Devil's Spore. So Devil's Spore. So it inflicts ores with poison. I know this for sure. For sure. I can't speak. Oh my god. 22 times. Pretty small upgrader. But it has but gives ores it appears to give ores random effects. My opinion, worth it if you just put it in front of the Death Cap, or a Wild Spore, or an Oblivion, or not Oblivion, a Fractured Reality. If you put in front of any of those three things, it's easily a good upgrader. I should get more Wubbium mines. Actually, also, Masked Man. Wait. Okay, wait, so, you can buy this. You can buy this, and it's not even on there. Actually, 1.6k UC. I'm gonna go and buy some UC and get some of those. Real quick. I have some Robux left over. Hourglass base multiplier upgraded to 90%. That's good. Google Lagoon gives wet instead of fireproof. That's... The wet effect is just a temporary fireproof effect. Remote Octagium Mine into Pulsar Octagium Mine. Modernized leaderboard system. Tone down the radius of Midas Blaster explosions. Fix replacement. King and Queen were given the Soulbound tag. Okay, so... I don't have any King birthday cakes, but I have 2 Queen ones. Soulbound. Yep, okay, that's good. Oh yeah, I came here to buy some UC. Oh wait, now I remember. The sale ended. I did a very stupid thing. Oof. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go through the whole changelog. Okay, then, so, changelog. 3 new superstitious tier items and a new rare reborn item. I don't know if it's decimal rarity or just normal rare. From the looks of it, it doesn't appear to be a decimal rarity, but reborn, yeah, it doesn't appear to do that. Okay, well, daily reborn chop now carries 10 10 items rather than 8. That's positive. Craftsman UI was slightly updated. We saw that earlier. King and Queen birthday cakes were given soulbound tags, so you can't lose them through sacrifices. We saw that. They changed the nighttime lighting and how Roblox textures look. Buffed the hourglass, which is good. Now it's a slightly more viable item. Birthday and pizza themed items are gone from the UC shop. Haviamores now have more immunity, like to frostbite and stuff. Big Alberto can no longer be used twice. Alright, so that's a nerf, I would assume. Tractors were optimized to only work for base owners. That's good. Deathcap can now remove frostbite, so apparently didn't do that earlier. Ghoul Lagoon gives wet instead of fireproof, so basically just a temporary fireproof. Nerf luxury tier chances in all boxes. That's, in my opinion, that's a positive because luxury items are not that good. Anti-grav is updated on the client now. Remote Octagium to Pulsar, modernized Lee boards, tone and yeah, just some basics other stuff. So we're almost at 1 million RP. Once we get to that million, we're gonna go check out the Castle Bravo item. Lead boards look exactly the same. Of course he has over 1 million shards. Over 1 million lives. Most lives skipped today, 500. Current highest daily kill streak, 90. You see, in one day, the daily gift streak could be ruined. One day. Atrax has 657,000 lives skipped. What life is Atrax? Oh, wait, that's the wrong leaderboard. One. Atrax, 95k. That's... not 95k. 945k. I can't speak today. Oh my god. Yeah. To even get on this leaderboard, you need to be like life. I would say if you're one actual spot, it would have to be better. Okay, well, I almost have all the RP needed, and okay, I'm gonna bet the Castle Bravo is either gonna be really expensive or not expensive at all. They're gonna pull another fractured. They're gonna pull another like Universal Collapse Temporal Armageddon on us. I'm calling it. They are going to do it. And I'm only server shutdown. I don't think there was a shutdown right now, but okay then. Oh, never mind. There was a shutdown. And now I'm going to leave. Come back here. Rejoin, because, yeah. I'm gonna rejoin, because, I don't know. Another server shut down, they probably just fixed some issues. Makes sense, honestly. Does make sense. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Yeah, for anyone new who just got here, they did another server shutdown. Oh yeah, this one of the new superstitious tier items, the Swag City. Very good item in my opinion. Like, personally, very good. It's 90 times if you hit all the beams, which, all the beams, as you can see, do you see those, like, do you see those little, like, spots under the lights? If you hit all 3 of those, it's a 90 times multiplier, and it sets your aura on fire. Oh, hey, I finally have that 1 million RP, so I can just get rid of this. Let me... Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yep. I'll just put another heavenly teleporter right there. Teleporter. I literally cannot speak today. I swear. Mysterious. Same spot. He's selling the same stuff. You can't see the exotics, but he's selling Icy Hatron Floodlight and Wubbium Mine. Cool. Well, now I can afford the Castle Bravo item. And it's probably going to be stupid expensive. It's probably going to cost, knowing them, it's going to cost a stupid amount of item. Nah, that's not a stupid amount. That's actually not a terrible amount. I can deal with that. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna grind to try and get those big big Albertos. Oh my god, my brain. Oh my god. Okay, so let's see. So I'm debating on getting rid of this row of upgraders right here, and replacing it with the Swag City, because Swag City 90 times, and it just sets your aura on fire. That's actually really good for how easy it is to get. Like, I feel like the only somewhat expensive part for this is the Funky Town, which it's like not terrible to get. Oh, time to grind for Big Alberta. Birdo, I'm unable to speak. Nope, they didn't fix that glitch, so they're probably gonna have to. They're still gonna need to fix that at some point. Just got Soul Blossom, that's lucky. This is the end of manual setups as we see it, yeah. Pretty much is at this point. Or it's not the complete end of them, it just makes them like a bit more annoying to use. Because you do this. Okay. And you'll know the rarity for Soul Blossom. I wonder what the rarity is. It's hashtag. Yes, my favorite rarity of item. Nothing but hashtag signs. Okay, there, so... Please. Game. Please. They didn't fix this. No. Of course they didn't fix it. It's not a Miner's Haven update if they somehow don't fix stuff. You know? And that's a fact. I'm gonna bet that these new superstitious tier items are gonna be very expensive. And initial impression, overall this update's good, but it kind of just ruined manual setups for people. Somehow they ruined that. Oh my god. Yes, fantastic game. And it didn't even make enough money. Thanks, game. My setup is normally it's almost sub 40 second. 20 skips. It is now sub 5 minutes. More like 10 minutes now. Thanks to this update. It's more like I have to kind of blame Roblox on just Roblox in general on that too, because they probably just did a secret update and ruined stuff like normal. It's not Roblox if the official if they don't manage to ruin something, you know? That was a funny that's not funny. Oh my god, game. Quasar, all of that. completely have to restart this. Okay, so nothing is loading in weirdly. Yeah, no, this is just being... Masked Man has moved. Finally. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. If my setup doesn't break again, thanks to a certain update that Roblox did. Cough, cough. Probably shouldn't cough during this time, actually. Merchant at Voidgate. Doesn't matter, I have a teleporter straight to him. He's still selling the Lunar and Icosahedron, so... Nothing really useful. Nothing worthwhile, of course. Also, you just have to get under the map and fly for a little bit and you can get to him. Why did they move him? What is the purpose of this? Are they just gonna destroy the map again like they did, like, 3 months ago or something? I swear. That might actually be a blessing in disguise, although I do kind of like this map, because if you get, like, flung up in the air and come down, you don't have, like... Yeah, this is literally going to be the end of manual setups, or manual resetter setups, because you can't, apparently, like... this is not good. There we go. Please, finally, game. Oh, thank God I got Big Alberto. I need 3 more of those, and I can get the new, evolution item, and then I'm gonna grind to try and get that new Superstitious Tier item. Because it's an AoE item, which automatically makes it better than most Superstitious Tier items. Because most of them are, literally all of them are furnaces or upgraders, except for the one exception. One of them is a mine. So once we get an AoE upgrader, that's just gonna be amazing. I don't care if I'm only skipping 11, I'm still doing this. Because somehow the literal corporation Roblox itself somehow ruined the scripting for this game. I don't know how they can mess up so badly to do that, honestly, but it's Roblox. They've ruined a lot of things. Like, for example, all the Easter events they would have done, which they did one this year, and it was trash, underwhelming, not good, and almost everyone hated it. Thank you, game. Very cool. Oh, apparently he has a setup. I'm pretty sure that his setup is probably trash. I'm just gonna assume that. And yes, it's a literal developer and he probably doesn't have a bad setup. There are 2 main developers for this game, and one of them is Only Life 8K. To put in perspective, I Am Life 50K. I don't think they realize how bad... Don't care now at this point. Somehow I got 3 reborns for that. Sadly, none of those 3 reborn items were the Big Alberto, which I just need 3 Big Albertos, which is at least 1 rebirth more. And that's only if I get really lucky and I get 3 in one. In which case, if I do, then I will open literally all of my spectral boxes, which are decently rare for me. Personally, I think they're pretty rare. I will open literally all of them. I don't know, I'll open like a bunch of, open like 25 festive boxes too, which are limited time. Of course not. I'll get those crates. More boxes. Yeah. Okay. Pulse. Do this. This. Yeah, manual setups right now are garbage because of the one thing you apparently can't use the undo button. Also, the fact that Roblox kind of ruined the scripting for the furnaces and upgraders in the game. They somehow managed to mess up both. Yes, I don't know how incompetent you need to be at your job to mess up at both of those things. But somehow they did. Are we still supposed to be able to get birthday boxes? Because the event literally said it's only gonna be, the only items they're gonna be here are the cake items and the pizza parlor. Kidding. So do that. Do that. Thanks, game. Very cool. Very laggy. Fantastic. Roblox is being garbage. I am unsurprised at the incompetence of the people working at Roblox headquarters. This is literally 90% of the time sub 40 seconds. And yeah, it's literally no, I don't get how people can be so incompetent at their job. And I'm not blaming I'm not blaming like the Miners Haven developers for this. I'm blaming the Roblox developers themselves, because they somehow did something in the scripting for Roblox and then basically made it so that no, you're not allowed to apparently, I don't know. I'm just gonna get Swag City. I believe the hitbox begins there, so I might be. Illusions avoid the same size as Swag City. No, it's not. Please, game. Oh my god. I literally have no words. Okay. Quick. Yeah, the game got. Yeah, the game got kind of like. Okay, so I'm not removing the Astral Predictor. Where's Farguild 2? Farguild 2, okay, so I'm not gonna show it right this second, but if you go down to the, entrance to the sports, you can hear some music, and when you hear music, you just like jump up, and you can hear him. Or sometimes, if you can clip through the like you can look through the wall or the ceiling, I guess could be, and yeah, you will see him. Okay, so I honestly just need 3 more Big Albertos, and I can get the Castle Bravo, which is, I would assume, not a terribly bad, or not a bad item. Not a bad item per se, but could be bad. I might actually remove. Okay, so my idea is might remove the Oblivion Fractured Reality and the Moai God, and replace those with the Swag City item. I'm not entirely sure yet. Do that. Just gonna see. So it's smaller than those two combined, so I'm gonna need to find a 2-wide upgrader. Yeah, this works somewhat. I'll just find somewhere else to move that. I guess not, then. I'm just... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. 90% of the time, the updates are... There's usually I would say, like, a 75 to, a 75-25 chance that your setup is going to get broken in an update. So, like, it's not, it's, like, probably gonna happen. So it's like you're... Yeah. Also, what do you mean by Farguild? I just realized. What do you mean by Farguild 2? There's not a second Farguild. I'm pretty sure they just moved that Farguild from the bridge. Oh no, never mind, they did. Yeah, it is Farguild 2. Yeah, please, game, can you please just let me make enough money to rebirth? It's so painful to deal with all the time. Almost every single update, this happens. And I don't know how this happens. Yeah, no, I personally don't get how this happens every time. This all happened literally, like, after New Heights released. And also, thanks Roblox, thanks whoever is actually developing Roblox scripts. It's now the whole ore lag thing and stuff, and the furnace lag. That's not the developers' fault. That's not the developers' fault. That's the people who are actually working at, like, Roblox headquarters' fault, because apparently they tried to update Roblox, and they did in such an incompetent way that they ruined scripts for games. Like, this probably isn't the only game where this happened. They probably ruined, like, Tycoon games, for example, as well. Although Tycoon games to less of an extent, because this game requires more, like, RNG based stuff. I went from sub 40 seconds to, like, sub 40-second 20 skip. Yep. Okay. My god. Can you stop reality? Can you stop in reality? Those are... I don't get why people keep saying this. This has happened literally since reincarnation. It's when reincarnation was announced. People thought reincarnation would be out in a month, which is stupid. That's stupid that they think it would be out in a month. I don't need Stardust Pulsar. I need a big Alberto. Just a few. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't like how. I get that people want to keep saying, stop rushing the developers, which you shouldn't rush developers, or else you're gonna get, like, glitched stuff like this all the time. Although I feel like this update was definitely glitchier than most. Thank you for the lag, Roblox servers. They're garbage. And whoever is working on Roblox servers should probably quit their job or get fired because they aren't doing it correctly. I am brutally honest. And I'm pretty sure most people who play games like this would agree with me. That somehow the Roblox developers are just not good. Everything was good in games before this. They go and add unnecessary things that don't need to be added, don't need to be changed in any way. And that just ruins scripts for games like this. And it's like, well, you're doing such a terrible job. I'm not sure how you're. It's honestly a surprise that they're not fired from their job yet. Like, and again, you're. To phrase this, I'm only referring to the people at Roblox headquarters, not the devs working on Miners Haven. Because the devs not working at Miners Haven are actually competent people. The people at Roblox headquarters, however, are not. Because against the wishes of literally most of their community, they do stuff. And also, they have so many false bans and stuff. I don't get how people at Roblox headquarters are keeping their jobs. It's like, how can you fail so badly at your job? You are literally just going through ban reports, and if they have evidence, actual evidence, or like if you're going through and looking at servers and stuff and trying to change the scripts for games, it's like, or trying to change the basically from this update I can say that items are good, but apparently but developers messed up in some areas, which, nah, that's bound to happen in almost every update. Okay, game, can I please just get a big Alberto? That would be fantastic. You know, I'm gonna probably spend another 1,000 lives, and I'm not even gonna get one. Just knowing my luck. Which is trash, by the way. Just knowing my luck, I'm gonna get, like, 3 shinies, and then no big and then I'm gonna... Actually, not knowing my luck, I'm gonna get a shiny Big Alberto. I'm going to get a shiny Big Alberto. And then I'm gonna have to wait another, like, stupid amount of lives just to get one Big Alberto, and by then, Third Sacrifice will probably have come out or something ridiculous. Yeah. I'm probably gonna do a few more lives then, just quit the stream. Unless I get anything good this rebirth, which means a shiny, an ultra rare item, or a big Alberto in this case. If I get any of those, or if I get that new reborn item, If I get any of those, then I will continue the stream. But knowing my luck, I won't. And if the only exception to the shiny rule is if it's a shiny green tea latte, because that's just a garbage shiny. The color scheme is bad. The item itself isn't useful, so it's not like so not like the Fractured Reality shiny where you can actually use it and it looks nice. Either. Well, I'm gonna end the stream here, so bye, and probably gonna make a video on the update once I get all the new items, so yeah, be tuned for that.